welcome to episode 3, hence my 3 welcomes, of the foundation search. If you have not seen one of my other 2 videos, number 1, you're missing out, but number 2, we are on the search for the perfect toxin-free foundation. And we may have found one. You'll have to find out. So I'm on a search to find the cleanest foundation and just share it with you guys, because I feel like a lot of companies do not share the truth about a lot of their ingredients that they're using, and it's just not well known that some of these ingredients can be bad. So, and there's no regulation on it. So it's my mission to show you guys some great, clean, affordable options. And today is pretty affordable. It's actually found on Amazon, so hello, 2-day shipping. And it's so easy to buy. I actually ordered the wrong color the first time and they were amazing and switched it out for me, and like no complaints there, with like amazing company. It's not a company that you would see in normal searches. I did a lot of research and found like top 10 cleanest beauty products, and this was never on one of them. Okay, never. And actually it was really hard to read those top 10 because a lot of them had silicone in them, and y'all, I'm a no talc, no silicone person, okay? I will do a video at some point just talking about why I don't like silicone in my products for you guys. But for today, this video is about a foundation, and the foundation is Fifth and Skin. Okay, it's found on Amazon Prime shipping. This foundation is a wax-based foundation. It's got aloe, I can't pronounce half these things, vitamin E, squalene, lots of leaf extracts. I'm gonna talk about all that in a little bit actually. It's organic, cruelty-free, vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free. Y'all, it doesn't get much cleaner than this, okay? So, you ready to get started? Ready to see if we found the one? I am, okay? Let's roll up our sleeves and get started, huh? Okay guys, so we are going to start out. I already have primer on. I'm using primer from the same brand. You can tell I've actually used a lot of this primer. I've had this primer for a little over a year. Sorry, my nose itches. I've had this primer for a little over a year. I was using it with a different wax-based foundation that I love. I will be showing you guys later actually. But I love this wax, and so that's kind of, or this primer, and that is why I looked at the foundation, because I love the primer so much. This foundation, it, like I already said, it doesn't show up on any of your major searches. So you don't really have to shake it. There's no shaking to it. This actually moves up. You can see the bottom actually moves up as it pumps to kind of push it towards the top, which is awesome. It comes out so much easier that way. I've only used this once, and it was a couple weeks ago, so I don't really remember how I used it. So this is like brand new all over again. Here we go, Fifth and Skin. I actually had to send my first color choice back and get a lighter color choice. I am wearing soft beige. So we're gonna start with 1 pump. That's all you have to do with the primer. So I'm thinking this is all we're gonna have to do with my face. I'm using a kabuki brush, which is my favorite for pretty much every foundation I put on. It's very rare that I use a different brush to put on my foundation. So when I use my brush, here's a little application tip for you. When I use my brush, I dab like stipple, like that. Or if you see me moving it across my face, I'm using very light strokes to do that instead of dragging it, because that's going to drag your foundation and you're not going to get that good of coverage. But I'm also too impatient to like stipple like you're supposed to stipple, so I end up dragging it a lot, and it's just quick light strokes. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go back on a couple of places. This is a good medium coverage, okay? It's very soft. Last time I wore it, I was touching my face so much because my face felt so soft. I actually rubbed half my makeup off because I just couldn't stop touching my face. And this does not have silicone in it, no talc. It's waxes, it's different kinds of extracts from, has squalene, different leaf extracts, flower extracts, root extract, has some zinc oxide in it, which is good. Okay, zinc oxide, I believe. I'm saying this without double checking my sources first. Zinc oxide, I believe, is a natural sunscreen. This probably doesn't have enough to be actual ranked SPF, but it's zinc something. I want to say it's oxide. Gosh, I'll try and fix it in the comments. In my description. Okay, so I am going to take like half a squirt more. Okay, actually I should probably take my finger. And I'm gonna put it in, I'm not gonna use my finger, I changed my mind. This is why I don't usually do tutorial videos, because I'm like halfway through with my makeup. I'm like going to do something, and then I change my mind on what I want to do and how I want to do it, and then it just confuses everybody. So instead of doing tutorials, I'll just review products. Okay, so I do like, it does seem to be very buildable. It's a wax-based foundation, so it should be very buildable. Most wax-based foundations are. I just added a little bit more right here to cover up some pigmentation, some scarring that I have. You guys, I kind of like it. And like I said, it's super soft. It gives me, what I like about this one versus the other two that I've already shown off, this one is a true foundation. Like, you need a primer with it, you need a foundation with it, you need a primer for the foundation, and it feels like you're putting on makeup. The other two that I've shown off, it's like you're putting on skincare. Like, you just put it on your hands and rub it on and you're done. And this gives me that feminine feeling of putting on makeup, but it's still non-toxic. It still has pretty good coverage. It's a nice satiny finish. I love it. Okay, this one is definitely a keeper. Okay, I will say I do wear the others I've shown off. I wear some of the others I'm going to show off. I like this one. I like this set. And I'm gonna go finish my look, and we're gonna come back with some final thoughts. Okay? Okay, here we are. Okay, so let's talk about just a couple of pros and cons of the Fifth and Skin Better in Your Skin Mineral Foundation. So just had a hair in my eye and I can still feel it. Okay, so the pros of this is, okay, first of all, I feel super feminine because I get to use primer foundation. I get to go through the motions of putting on a true foundation. The coverage is super satiny. It's super soft. Like, I just want to touch my face all day long. And the coverage is pretty good. Okay, and it's all good ingredients. Can't complain about any of them. The only cons I see is, I mean, it's a wax-based foundation. So as you add more, in some of these thicker areas where I put 2 coats, like right here, it's kind of settling in my lines a little bit, which I know is pretty typical of pretty much any foundation. Like that's just gonna happen. So I'm not too concerned about it. I know setting powder, I know there's a few other tricks I could do to get it to not settle as bad. So I'm not too worried about that. The settling you see under my eyes is from the concealer, because I also didn't set it, because I ran up here excited to do the end of this, and I forgot to put setting powder on. So that's probably why you're seeing it settle here. A little bit in my smile lines, which again, that's just, with a foundation, it's going to happen. Which is one of the reasons why I'm kind of leaning towards, and I tend to use most of the time things like the first foundation I showed, the Ilia foundation, because it is like skincare. It melts into your skin and it doesn't accentuate the lines. But the coverage is great. As long as you're not touching your face, it lasts all day long. It's a great foundation, and I really think if you are one that wants a foundation, a true foundation, this is one that you would absolutely love. And the company itself is amazing at the exchange. If you get the wrong color, they're amazing. So, and y'all, it's on Amazon, it's 2-day shipping. Like, you can't beat that, right? Okay, so thank you guys for joining me. Make sure you like this, you subscribe, go ahead, throw me some great comments. I appreciate you guys. This is what I do. I love finding clean beauty and sharing it with you guys. So if you want to be notified of my next video, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get a message. Or you can get notified. And thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate you. Bye.